Hey, what's up, guys? It is the Cypher Slacker, and I've got something a little bit different for you. I'm messing around with Firewall Cyberse, and it is a really fun deck. So I have one replay for you. I don't want you guys to think that this is going to become a replay dump channel, but this replay here is just a combo, and this will end on, I believe, 4 negates from Cyberse or Firewall Dark Fluid Dragon, 2 returns to hand from Firewall, and then I believe 4 bounces from Singularity, and then we have 3 spell trap negates. So basically, this is kind of just a board building here. But I mean, this thing is insane. I don't know what kind of got me playing this. I think I've just been kind of wanting to get into like more pro tag decks, and I just kind of took about a day or two, practiced this, and kind of got it. I mean, we end up with Cynet Conflict, the AI trap that you'll see here. I think it's called Sidekicks. But basically, we're just kind of comboing off. We're just doing our thing. Yes, it is interruptible by Nibiru. Yes, Droll ends this. Yes, whatever. It is just something fun to kind of mess around with. It's more the lines of a casual. But like, man, this thing is really like once it pops off, like it goes. Um, so we add. I'm gonna pause at the end here and just kind of like show the entire board here and like what all it can do. But this is off of one card. Like that's the insane part to me is like when one card can do so much. So we're gonna look here. We've got Firewall Dragon Singularity, and we have a Ritual Fusion Secret Xyz in our graveyard. So that would mean that we get to return. You can target cards your opponent controls are in their graveyard up to the number of different cards. So that's 4 that we can do that. We can do that. We can return up to 4 cards to their hand. Like that's insane. And then we can return up to 2 off of Firewall Dragon, and then we can negate 4 monster effects. 4 for Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, and Xyz. And when your opponent activates a monster effect, remove, negate. It's not once per turn. So this is basically Appaloosa. So this is basically Cyberse Appaloosa. So we have this returning up to 4 cards, this returning up to 2, this negating 4. We have Cynet Conflict for the Lightning Storm, Dark Roll No More. But then in our graveyard, which we can't see real quick, I'm going to hit, let me go back in. And I just messed that up. Like I said, we're testing here. But anyway, that end board, which you're gonna see in about like 30 seconds because this is quick. But that end board has the D-Save Worm engraved, and when I get to this here again on the replay, I'm gonna show you. We have D-Save Cyberse D-Save Worm, and that card, if it's in the graveyard or on the field, when your opponent activates a spell and trap, you can negate it. Okay, I believe by banishing it. But that is a negate. The Cynet Conflict is a negate, and the I believe it's called Sidekicks is a negate. So that's 1, 2, 3 spell trap negates, 4 monster negates, and then up to I believe 6 bounces between Singularity and Firewall Dragon. This is really cool. And what's awesome about this too is this is mainly like it's a character deck. Like all of these cards either were used by Playmaker and or inspired by Playmaker. So it's like almost like it's a character deck too in a way. So we're coming up on the summon of D-Save Worm here. I want you to read this. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 Cyberse from your hand. I mean that can come in handy if we have another card we need to get out of hand. But we're able to, when our opponent activates a spell or a trap, we control a link 4 or higher. We banish this from the graveyard to negate that. So just think about that for a second, okay? So we're ending on, like, what, 9 interruptions here? I'm going to go ahead and pause before this is over again. I do apologize, guys. Like I said, this is new. It's new. I have a brand new computer. I'm not new to Edo Pro, but just, like recording and, getting this right. But check this out, guys. This is awesome because now we have 4 negates on Dark Fluid. We have 4 bounces off of Singularity, 2 bounces off of Firewall. Protect code is protecting our Firewall monsters from being targeted. Okay, so they can't target link 4 or higher with card effects, and they can't be destroyed by battle. So if your opponent says, I'm going to try to battle over this, they can't even do that. Okay, but then we have the Cynet conflict. We have sidekicks, which you know what sidekicks does. That's an AI speller trap. Oh, it's an AI trap. It just target your opponent's cards equal to the number of Cyberse monsters you control. So if your opponent activates, say, Dark Ruler No More, or Forbidden Droplet, or even Lightning Storm, your entire board is protected against any of your opponent's like removal. And then you have Dark Fluid for 4, which this is an awesome board off of. We're gonna exit and we're gonna go back in real quick. I'm just gonna show you. This is off of this one card, Firewall Defensor. Okay, Firewall Defensor, plus a discard. So this is a 1.5 card. This could be Firewall plus Droll, Firewall plus Ash, Firewall plus Nib, anything. If this card's into the graveyard, you can special summon a Firewall. So this is really this is awesome, and I just kind of wanted to showcase this real quick. And Slifer Slacker out. Um, now I'm out.